Good morning. I'm so excited to take you on a virtual field trip around the world. We are first going to start off by identifying the 7 continents, the 5 oceans, to some special places, and we're going to observe and look at some different wildlife and plants that they have there. So before we go anywhere, where the North and South Pole is. So if we know that north is up here, this is where the North Pole is. Let's go though really quick. So we're going to go all the way around the world to the opposite end. And here we are in the South Pole, and later we're going to find out which continent that is on. So to start our tour, we are going to go to the continent of Africa. So sometimes when you look at a globe, this is kind of what you'll see. And this is right between the North Pole up here and the South Pole down here. And right through it goes the equator. Later on, we're going to visit a place that is pretty close to the equator. The equator is exactly halfway between the North Pole and the South Pole. Okay, let's visit our next continent, which is Europe. Oceans is right above Europe. It is known as the Arctic Ocean. And it includes this area right around here. Okay, let's go over to Asia. Asia is just east of Europe. And it looks like it's a big continent, but they're actually 2 separate ones. Asia includes all of this land here. And it includes some islands down here as well. Below Asia, we have another main ocean. So, yeah, what else is it south of? Let's find out. Okay, well, we're going to go on to our next continent. Okay, so we zoomed out, and this is the Southern Ocean. Right above it, we can see Africa. And then Europe on the north and North America. Okay, I'm going to take you to some special places. So the first place that we're going to go is to the Great Barrier Reef. And the Great Barrier Reef is just off the coast of Australia. So there we have the Great Barrier Reef, and let's zoom out just a little bit. So here we can see the continent of Australia, the Pacific Ocean over here, and the Indian Ocean over here, and the Southern Ocean down here. So the Great Barrier Reef, let's zoom into that. Is a reef made out of coral just off the coast here. And we're going to click on this, and there should be a video that pops up. Okay, so there is a video that's attached to here, and it's that it's not working right now. It's too bad. Okay, so I'd use history, and we would look at the view of the Great Barrier Reef over time. Okay, so we're back, and you can see there's a lot of photos here. Let's see if we can maybe pull up one of them. Okay, so this would be, they built elevators into one of the mountains which shows students what it would look like. The last place we'd visit is Masai in Kenya. So we're going to go across the continent and go to a different one. Okay, so I'd ask students to think about which continent this is on. So just recalling from the shape of it. And a little tour. Okay, so see it there. And then zoom back in. Okay. So then I'd ask the students, how close do you think this is to the equator? So maybe when I was zoomed out, I'd ask them that. Try to estimate, looking at that bullet point. Or looking at a movie attached to it, a clip on YouTube that shows the different wildlife there and the different struggles that those particular animals have because of the heat, because of their climate, and other animals that are around there. And that would conclude our virtual tour around the world. Thanks for joining us.